Roots and zeros of polynomial. A zero of a polynomial px is a number a, such that pa equal to 0. X equal to a is called a root of the polynomial equation px equal to 0. In general, if x equal to a is a root of a polynomial px equals to 0, then x minus a is a factor of px. Every polynomial equation of degree n has exactly n roots. Some of these roots may be repeated. Example 1. Show that negative 4 is a zero of 6x cubed plus 23x squared minus 5x minus 4. Let px to be the given polynomial. We substitute negative 4. Since p negative 4 is equal to 0, then negative 4 is a zero of px. Example 2. Factorize the polynomial and write all the zeros. Factorize here means that we have to factorize the polynomial completely and there will be no remainder. Our first step is to find the first factor. That factor will be our divisor. To find that factor, we have to try an error. We can try to substitute x equals to plus minus 1, plus minus 2, etc. into the px to get the first factor. We try to substitute x equals to 1, we get p1 equals to 0. Therefore, x minus 1 is one of the factor. So we can use x minus 1 to be our divisor. By using long division, we can write as x minus 1 is our factor, we need to make sure that we end up with no remainder. Recall that we have px is equal to qx dx plus rx. As our remainder is 0, therefore we end up with px is equal to qx dx. So this is px, this is dx, this one is qx, and this one is rx. Therefore, we have here 2x cubed minus 9x squared plus 3x plus 4 is equal to qx dx. 2x squared minus 7x minus 4 times with x minus 1. To find the zeros, we have to factorize the polynomial completely. So you have to factorize the quadratic as well. So here you have 2x plus 1, x minus 4 and x minus 1. To get the zeros, let px equal to 0. Therefore, the zeros are negative 1 over 2, 4, and 1. Example 4. Find the roots for the equation x cubed plus 3x squared plus x minus 1 equal to 0. The degree of polynomial is 3, so we need to find 3 roots. Let px to be x cubed plus 3x squared plus x minus 1. To find the roots, we need to factorize the polynomial first. To factorize the polynomial, we need to find the first factor. By using try and error, we get x plus 1 to be one of the factor. By using long division, we can divide the polynomial by x plus 1. Make sure you end up with no remainder. Recall that px is equal to qx dx plus rx. So when your remainder is 0, you have px is equal to qx dx. So you have x cubed plus 3x squared plus x minus 1 is equal to qx dx. X squared plus 2x minus 1 times with x plus 1. You can factorize the quadratic by using calculator. So you have x minus negative 1 plus z2, x minus negative 1 minus z2, and x plus 1. We need to find the roots for px equal to 0. Therefore, the roots are x equal to negative 1 plus z2, x equal to negative 1 minus z2, and x equals to negative 1. Example 3. Determine all the roots of the polynomial equation given. We let px to be x power 4 plus x cubed minus 7x squared minus x plus 6. When attempting to factorize a polynomial of degree 4, it is necessary to find two linear factors using the factor theorem. In this example, our polynomial has degree 4. So by using factor theorem, we try to substitute x equals to negative 1, positive 1, negative 2, positive 2, etc. to get the first two factors. We have p1 equals to 0 and p negative 1 equals to 0. Therefore, x minus 1 and x plus 1 are the factors of px. To determine all the roots, we need to perform the long division method. We need to have our px and dx. This is our dx. X minus 1, x plus 1 is equal to x squared minus 1. So our polynomial divide by our divisor. So here you have our px, our dx, our qx, and rx. So we end up with no remainder. So dx is equal to qx dx plus rx. Our remainder is 0. Therefore, we have x power 4 plus x cubed minus 7x squared minus x plus 6 to be x squared plus x minus 6 times with x squared minus 1. We need to factorize the polynomial completely. So here we have x plus 3, x minus 2, x minus 1, and x plus 1. The degree of the polynomial is 4. Therefore, we end up with 4 factors. So as px equals to 0, the roots are x equals to negative 3, x equals to 2, x equals to 1, and x equals to negative 1.